Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a while. If you want to see a video on where I've been, what I've been up to, then I can do a video like that. Just comment down below if you would like to see that. If not, I won't bore you. Or, because I know most of my subscribers follow me for my content about jobs. So if you don't want to know about my personal life, that's okay. I don't mind. But if you do, comment down below and I can always make a video about that if you would like to see a video on that. So today my video is going to be about what it's like working at a bank. I've been working at First City for the past 6 months now. So it's different from a larger financial institution because it is a credit union in comparison to a bank like Wells Fargo and Chase, Bank of America, which are huge financial institutions. But they also do have a lot of similarities. So I work as a teller. Tellers, for the most part, whether you work in a big financial institution or something smaller like a credit union, they do the same thing for the most part. That's why I feel comfortable making a video like this about what it's like being a teller at a bank in general, because we basically do the same thing regardless of where we work. So working at the bank or the credit union has been a really great experience for me. I'm very used to flexible schedules, so for me this was a bit of an adjustment. I've been working at Olive Garden for 2 years now, since the end of 2017. So for me, working there for so long, I'm used to being able to pick when I go into work, what time, late shifts, early shifts. I'm used to being busy, like in my head. I'm used to being my own boss and just taking care of things on my own, in comparison to working in a bank or a financial institution. It's like a big kid job. It's actually serious work. Schedule wise, we're open 9 to 5 Monday through Thursday, Fridays 9 to 6, and we just started working on Saturdays 9 to 2. But we obviously, open before and after, and we have to close after. Anyways, so for my schedule, I am part-time. I can work up to 31 hours a week. And so I'm there pretty much 5 days a week, which was a lot to get used to because when I worked at Olive Garden, I didn't work 5 days a week most of the time. So going in every single day was a bit of an adjustment for me, but I don't mind it anymore. It's early hours, so if I open, I go in at 8:45. If I close, I'm getting out at 5:15. Fridays is the hardest for me because we close at 6, so I could be there from 9 to 6, and it's not really a lot. It's just the day feels long because you're there for so long. On the days where I work 9 to 6, I usually take an hour lunch, and it just feels like the day takes forever. Saturdays for my credit union is extremely slow, so Saturdays for me is just like, I really don't want to be there, but it's easy hours. So basically, I'm just gonna get into what you do as a teller. Basically, you're doing the over-the-counter transactions. You're not doing too much. You're doing the regular stuff. It's kind of repetitive. You're taking in deposits, whether it's checks, cash, you do withdrawals, checks, money orders, cash. As a teller, you're also supposed to do wires, but I feel like my credit union is a little bit behind. So unfortunately, only a couple of us have learned how to do wires because they usually leave that for the bankers. And they like to keep the tellers open for different transactions because we never want a line. Wires can take a bit of a while, so they don't really like us tellers at our credit union to do wires. They prefer members to sit down with the banker because it can take a little bit more time. And so if there's multiple of us doing long transactions, there's going to be a long wait time, and if there's a long wait time, there's going to be a line and people are going to be upset. So they don't really like the tellers to do it because there's only a couple of us, you know, there a day. At the credit union, we do everything manually. At a larger financial institution, things probably wouldn't be manual, but we do everything manually. We decide if the checks go on hold. We have to detect to see if the checks are fraud or if they're not fraud. We only do things for our members. We don't process any transactions for people that are not members with our credit union. It's only for people that are with our credit union. And the only other thing that we do for people that are not members are people cashing checks that were written out from the credit union, if that makes sense. I get paid time off all the time. I get holidays, federal holidays, I get the day off and I am paid for it. We have mandatory vacation days. I know most large financial institutions, their dress code is office style, it's business wear. Ours is business casual, so we don't have to be like very, very professional, but we do need to look nice and on point and not too casual. On Fridays at our institution, we have casual day, Friday and Saturday, so we get to wear, you know, regular clothes. But I mean, there's still like, you can't wear jeans with holes and stuff like that. It's a really awesome environment. I've only been yelled at by members a couple of times. It's never really a big thing. People are usually happy at mine, so I don't really have any issues. It's a fairly easy job. You just have to make sure that you are in balance at all times. So that's another thing. You need to balance your drawer a couple of times a day to make sure you're not out of balance, giving the correct change, make sure you're entering things in correctly. That's really all it is, you know, real fast, easy, over-the-counter transactions and making sure you're in balance. We do have side duties like shredding things, scanning things, you know, balancing the cards because we process debit cards and ATM cards right there. Easy, guaranteed hours. Other jobs, they might send you home if it's slow or call you out. Here, regardless if it's slow or busy, you're gonna come into work if you're scheduled it and they won't tell you to go home. Something that they might do is ask you to stay longer, but they'll never send you home early at my job. So that's awesome. They're very easy to talk to, very friendly. If I have any issues, they usually work with me very easily. We have a great HR department and I got a bonus. So we get bonuses and everything. It's really awesome working for a financial institution and I would definitely recommend it if you get the chance. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see any more videos, please comment down below. If you like this video, please give me a like and don't forget to subscribe.